I worked overnight security for almost a year, 11 at night to 7 in the morning, 16 warehouses, miles of concrete, and not a single other human being. Most nights were dead silent. The kind of silence that presses against your ears until you start hearing things that aren't there. I learned early on that boredom was more dangerous than fear. Fear keeps you alert. This story happened in the middle of winter, the kind where the cold sinks into your bones and never quite leaves. I was alone, like always. At exactly 1:32 a.m., my monitor chimed. Motion alert. Loading dock C. I sighed and leaned forward in my chair. Probably a cat. Or a loose tarp catching wind. I rewound the feed. Nothing. Just the loading dock. Yellow safety lines. Closed bay doors. Snow piled against the concrete wall outside. 2 minutes later. Another alert. Same camera. Still nothing. By the third alert, my stomach tightened. Motion sensors don't lie. They don't imagine things. By 30 a.m., I put on my jacket and stepped outside. The air was sharp enough to burn my lungs. My flashlight beam cut across the dock. No footprints. No marks. No sign that anything or anyone had been there. I remember thinking, good, just a glitch. I should have trusted the feeling that followed instead. Around 4:10 a.m., I heard it, a sound echoing through the warehouse. Not a bang. Not a crash. A scraping noise, slow, heavy, like something being dragged across concrete. I froze in my chair, eyes locked on the monitors. Every camera feed looked normal, except one. Dock C. The screen flickered. Static swallowed the image for less than a second. When it came back, the camera was wrong. The angle had shifted, just slightly, as if someone had reached up and pushed it. My mouth went dry. I grabbed my flashlight, radio, and keys. Policy said I should wait for backup. Reality said there was no backup. The warehouse swallowed me as soon as I stepped inside. Rows and rows of towering shelves disappeared into shadows. Motion lights buzzed on one by one as I walked, like the building was waking up reluctantly. Halfway down the main aisle, footsteps. Behind me. I stopped. So did they. The silence afterward was worse. Security, I called out, trying to keep my voice steady. If you're in here, identify yourself. No response. Only the faint hum of fluorescent lights. I took another step. Footsteps again. Closer. I spun around, flashlight sweeping wildly. Nothing. But I could feel it then. That sensation you get when someone is standing just outside your field of vision. Watching. Matching your breathing. I continued the patrol, forcing myself to finish every aisle. I didn't see a single person. No signs of forced entry. No disturbed inventory. But the entire time I felt followed. Like whatever had been moving didn't need to hide. It wanted me to know it was there. By the time my shift ended, my hands were shaking. Maintenance checked everything the next day. They found nothing. No camera malfunction. No tracks. No explanation. My supervisor laughed it off. Probably stress, he said. Night shifts mess with your head. I almost believed him. Until a week later, I came in for another shift. Same cold, same silence. At 1:32 a.m., my monitor chimed. Motion alert. Loading dock C. This time when I checked the feed, there was someone standing there. Facing the camera, completely still. Too still. The image froze, and for just a moment, I swear, it looked like it was smiling. I quit 2 days later. But sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, I hear that scraping sound. Slow, heavy, getting closer.